Alright guys, today I'm going to help you get FireCape. Hopefully, I'm going to show you how to do it on a high level account and a low level account. For the high levels, this is the inventory I'd take. I'd use any type of god sword, any high level weapon. I'd use extreme ranging potions. I'd take 2 of them. I'd take full void ranging armor and equip the gloves, and I'd take 7 Sorrow Brews, and the rest I would fill my in with super restores.
This should be played at high volume.
And for the lower level players, you need basically around 80 ranged, 60 prayer, and 80 hit points. I'd say to actually, you know, have a serious chance at killing Jad. I'd say you need full Guthans, which is about 6 mil now. I'm wearing a Fury amulet in this picture, but you won't need one of them. You can use a Glory, as they're a lot cheaper. The inventory pretty much speaks for itself, but that's a Zamorak book for the range bonus, and you need about 100 Dragon Bolts, which is just for the Jad fight, 3 ranging potions, a black dragon hide body, 8 Sorrow Brews, and fill the rest with super restores. Obviously the higher level stats speak for itself. The better stats you've got, the better chance you've got of killing Jad. Hopefully you're going to have maxed ranged, or over 90. You're going to have high prayer, and hopefully this curse spellbook, so you can use soul split, which is where you're going to get a lot of your healing from. If you don't have soul split, I'd recommend you use Guthans, because it's going to be hard for you. This is the high level worn gear. I'd wear a Varak helm definitely for your prayer bonus, and I'd get the best range bonus I could get. Use a Carol top. Obviously if you've got a Divine or a Elysian Spirit Shield, you can take that, but obviously I'm a bit poor, so I haven't got one. And take your Void gloves and equip those. I wouldn't take 2 pairs of gloves, that's a bit stupid. And basically just get the highest bonus you can get. Right now guys, I'm going to show you the order of priority of which you want to kill the monsters in the cave when they've spawned. They will all be out at the same point in one wave, which is wave 58. I'll show you that later. Basically you want to kill the level 22 first. He will damage your prayer every time he hits you by 1 point. So that's the first one you want to be killing. The second one in the priority is the ranger, which is level 90. He can damage you quite a bit, so kill him next. The third one is the level 360, providing that you've already lured the 180 and got him stuck. Obviously if the 180 isn't stuck, then you should be luring him and getting him stuck, that one there. And last but not least is the level 45, which is really harmless. He won't do you any damage really at all, so you can leave him there. Right guys, we're in now. Basically just for the first few waves, all you need to do is stand in the middle and kill the monsters that come towards you. It's pretty simple. I'll show you later on what to do as it gets a bit more difficult, but just for now you just need to stand here and melee all the monsters basically. So pretty simple. Right guys, I'm in now. I've killed a few waves of monsters. There is 63 different waves of monsters. They get harder obviously as you go along, but you need to kill each wave of monsters from this Italy feature here. It's called the Italy rock. It has been for a long time. That's because it looks like the Italy boot. It is the eastern feature on your mini-map facing north. You can see just there. You need to kill each spawn from this feature. You can catch them on the side, as you can see just there. And another tool you need to know is if you stand around the north side of the Italy rock before a spawn, the monster should get caught on the opposite side and they can't attack you from there. So that's really helpful to know. You can use any of the features in the cave, like the northern rock just here. Obviously the north and the east I think are the best ones. You can catch them on the sides of the rocks or on the front, like just like that. You can obviously melee here, or you can range, it's up to you. Depends what monster you're fighting. If you've got your Guthans, you can get that out and heal up, or you can use your soul split. That's just about all you need to know about that. Right guys, this is a really good example of me luring. This is wave 58, which is the biggest wave of monsters. It's got quite a lot. So obviously I can see that the 360 major has got stuck on the other side of the Italy rock like I showed you before. So I can turn my mage prayer off. I'm just going to get these monsters stuck on the wall, as you can see just there. I'm going to kill the level 22. so that'll damage my prayer. I think there's the level 90 stuck around the other side of the Italy rock as well, which is ideal. So this has obviously been made to look very easy, but you might find it a bit more difficult. It depends how the monsters spawn. Sometimes they won't spawn around there, but now I've got to turn my mage prey on. Always remember that. Kill the level 90 ranger first, because he's going to be damaging me while I've got mage prey on. Just get him out the way, and then obviously there's a level 22 there, so we'll just kill him quickly. And now we're free to kill the level 360. So that was what I think is the hardest wave of monsters, but obviously I made it look very easy because I'm quite good at this. So. And that's that. Right guys, I'm just going to show you the most dangerous waves of monsters now. Basically this is the double 180. You need to switch to mage prey after you kill the second one. This is wave 30. After this it should be wave 31, and you should have a level 360 major to kill. So top up your prayer and your ranged, and make sure you just don't run out of prayer points. Right, now just one quick example of me luring again before the fight with Jad. There you just seen me killing the 180 with melee prey on. It's a bit of common sense really to use melee prey so you don't get damaged. You just seen me there running over to the Italy rock, the northern side, and the monsters have got stuck on the opposite side of it, the southern side, which is what I've shown you before. Now you can just pick off those little monsters. You need to just pick off the monsters at the front. I mean, the ranger's stuck behind the one at the front, so I don't need to use range prey yet. Now I can just quickly get out my god sword and pick off the last two. So that's a pretty simple lure, but obviously very effective because you don't lose too much hit points, and I'd recommend you do the same. Okay guys, this is the spawn before Jad. It's wave 62. It's a double 360 wave. You want to run northeast all the way into the corner to lure the two 360s. You want to kill the last 360 when you're standing up in this corner if you can, on long range. Like that. Right guys, now I've been waiting with mage prayer on in the northeast corner for a while, which means Jad's hopefully stuck behind the southern side of the Italy rock, which he is, just there. Now I can prepare myself, put the right bolts in my quiver, drink my Sarah Brew and super restore, then a range potion. I'm going to use mage prayer, which is the best one to start with for Jad, and a leech range. Right guys, I'm just going to show you Jad's two different styles of attack. This is the mage attack. He's going to lean back on his hind legs for about 2 seconds, as you can see there, and then he'll fire a very strong fireball kind of thing at you. So you need your mage prey on for that one. Right guys, I'm going to show you the ranged attack now. Jad's going to stomp down on his front 2 feet quite aggressively, as you can see right here, stamping down, and then you'll have about 2 seconds to switch to your ranged deflect or range protect, and that's the ranged attack. Right, now I'm going to show you what happens when the healers come out. They're going to come out when Jad reaches half hit points. You need to attack them one by one. At the same time you need to be watching Jad's attacks. Hopefully you won't be too nervous. I can just say you have about a second to decide which attack he's going to do, so just be sure, don't make any mistakes like I did just there. Just don't panic, it's not the end of the world, he's not that strong. Round all the healers up, bring them round the northern side of the Italy rock, and Jad will hopefully be stuck on the southern side, as you can see just there on the mini map. He's still around that side, so now I can sort of compose myself, drink my prayer pots and redose my range pot, I guess. Then just kill the rest of these and then go back and kill Jad as normal.